can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861.
Ubangiji ya albarkaci jihar Taraba da walwaltaccen ƙasar noma ga kuma ɗimbin albarkatun ƙasa bila adadin. Sai dai irin waɗannan dukkanin abinda Ubangiji ya samar domin samar da kyakkyawar fata ga jihar ta Taraba, ana samun wasu munanan ɗabi'u na sare dazuzzuka da tone-tonen ramumuka domin ɗebo albarkatun ƙasan, da hakan ke matukar barazana ga muhalli da kuma al'ummar da cikin Taraba da ma dabbobi da suke cikinta. Wannan ko na iya lalata dukkan wani tsari ko dabaru da aka samar domin kyautata rayuwar bil'adama da mara dabbobi. Wannan illar na dada tozartawa da kuma lalata dukkanin wurare da ake da su, ga lalata ruwa da muhalli da ke zama barazana ga rayuwar dabbobi na cikin ruwa da kuma na tudu da ma jama'a da ke kan wannan. Hakan na iya zama kuma wani abin da ke iya lalata kyakkyawar fata da ake da ita na kyautata rayuwar al'umma musamman da yara da ma dabbobi. A irin wannan ne gwamnatin jihar Taraba gargashin Dr. Abu Kefo ta samar da wata wani kwamiti mai karfin fada aji da doka ta baiwa dama ya tabbatar da cewa ya takaita ayyukan saran dazuzzuka da tone-tone albarkatun ƙasa ba bisa ka'ida ba. Bisa wannan ne kuma wannan kwamiti ya tashi haikan domin tabbatar da an bi doka da aka zayyana na tabbatar da kare dazuzzuka da sauran albarkatun ƙasa da ubangiji albarkaci wannan jiha da ita, domin samarwa matasa da kuma iyalai aikin yi idan aka bi ka'ida wurin bin matakai da za su dace da yadda ake tono albarkacin ƙasa da kuma sare dazuzzuka a bisa ka'ida, wanda hakan zai iya taimakawa ci gaba da kuma bunƙasa rayuwar jama'a da kuma fitar da Tarabar a idon duniya. A bisa wannan ake yin kira ta musamman ga al'ummar jihar Taraba da su tabbatar da cewa sun bi tsari da dabaru da aka tanadar. Ana kuma kira da amfani da sarakunan gargajiya da maluman addini da sauran jagororin al'umma da suke da alhakin kula da irin waɗannan al'ummomi da kuma ke zama tare da tabbatar da sun sanya ido sosai wurin ganin an kawar da dukkan wani kalubale da muhalli ke fuskanta. Ana kuma kira nan take ga sarakunan gargajiya da maluma na addini da su waro al'umma kai, musamman waɗanda suke jagoranta, domin nuna musu matukar illa da waɗannan sare-saren dazuzzuka da tono albarkatun ƙasa ba bisa ƙa'ida ba suke yi, kuma su ilmantar da jama'a domin amfanin su wadda mara misaltuwa ne. Ana kuma karfafa musu gwiwa da cewa duk lokacin da suka ga wani aiki da ya shafi irin wannan mummunan aiki da su handarsa samar da hukumomi ta yin amfani da wannan layi 0800668102. 'Yan Taraba a haɗa hannu tare domin tabbatar da an tsirar da jihar kuma an kawar da tsarin na tono albarkatun ƙasa da sare-saren dazuzzuka ba bisa ƙa'ida ba domin ɗorewar ci gaban jihar Taraban da kuma samar da albarkatunta da moriyarta ga dukkanin al'umma. Wannan saƙo ne da ya fito daga hukumar nan da take sanya ido da hana sare dazuzzuka ba bisa ƙa'ida ba. Ubangiji ya albarkaci
ya enen ummatore jiha Taraba Allah fesiran e riskuji kaaƴe zinari ha jiha Taraba e ma nokkuje jamatirle feere feere to seyni non may ɗon yide e gannuɗi feere feere ha yaake wasuki man nden ɓurna fu ummatore ɗon wasa gasɗe logguɗe masine ɗon julkitanen yaake fiji nokkuje meɗen non man ɗon waddanen ɓillaji feere feere ha yaake fiji ngendam meɗen yewki wasakaji zinari ɗon foɗana ɓikkon meɗen sende hokki jangirle ha yaake ngendam maɓɓe non man ɗon waɗe ngam silanki keɓal jawgal ha ngendam ɓi adama to mettuɗum nder majum ni waɗuki non man hokkan keɓal seyni wattan magal ɗon sawi e gannude e ma torraji wasmirro feere feere ko handani en kam en naftoro be didaɗi e ma wasuki kaƴe zinari herno handi ngam wattam ngendam meɗen e ma labbaje meɗen hawtade be gure meɗen nden non man wallitan keron ha ɓamtuki saman fiji risku meɗen wo'itinki jangirle meɗen e ma ɓamtuki saman galluje e labbaje ngam man wodi bote en anda wasuki kaƴe zinari nano handi ɗon foɗana en feccaki leddi e ma bayli ɗum soyde jahol yeso lesdi non man haɗa en ndiyam jareteɗam boɗɗam e wadda bonabonalu saka ummatore to haaɗiɗo tokkitanama en bonniyake ngendam meɗen no wattam meɗen janggo latoto ya enen ɓiɓɓe jiha Taraba ngam man latani en dole en paddo yaake fiji risku meɗen e ma jiha meɗen fu no foti en daro en gokka faddode faaki gese meɗen mayeji meɗen pattule meɗen e ma lesdi meɗen fu no foti ɗo ɗum andinore on iga ko manda hukuma hakkilanta fiji wasuki kaƴe zinari SP Emmanuel Jamu.
Viewers around the world, good evening. Welcome to Super Media Television. This is your favorite program, What is Trendy? It is coming to you live on Super Media Television, always at this exact hour of 5 o'clock in the evening. We have been doing this great work, bringing to you exciting, inspiring, as well educative stories that rallies around the media space. And of course, recently we've been seeing a lot that is happening on the side of entertainment. When we talk about entertainment, we talk about music, talk about drama, we talk about pageantry, and many aspects that it cut across. And today, we are right in the studio to talk about women. When I say women, I mean women in pageantry. And we're going to do this wonderful topic, go inside deeply to see advantages. Likewise, many of the challenges that is cut across and possibly solutions that would help in shaping and giving us a good platform. One would care to ask, when we talk about women in pageantry happens to be a particular place where beauty meets talent, meets bravery, meets confidence, and meets elegance, where we see women coming out with pride to defend their culture, society, their values, and also their norms. But in somehow, we've seen a lot of situations whereby if those values were not meant to go the positive way, it rallies around the negative part of it, where we see a lot of challenges. And with me in the studio, before we go for a short media break, is a wonderful people here in the house that are going to do this along with me. But I'm going to hide the last guest. Yes, I'm going to hide the last guest. Maybe when we go for a short media break, when we come back, we'll introduce our guests in full length. So now let's take a few minutes to go for a short break. When we come back, we'll introduce our guests.
Africa, a land of roots, rhythm, and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story.
Every beat of the drum, echoes heritage.
And every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. At Sun TV, we don't just tell African stories.
We celebrate it in every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us.
To the future we proudly define.
Sun TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Sun TV, pulse of the nation. Africa, a land of roots, rhythm, and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story.
Every beat of the drum echoes heritage.
And every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. At Sun TV, we don't just tell African stories.
We celebrate it in every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us.
To the future we proudly define.
Sun TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Sun TV, pulse of the nation.
Welcome back. As I told you earlier before we go for this short break, and I said we're going to discuss this extensively to bring a lot of insight in the story. Like what I said, we are not doing it alone. I am in the house with one of two beautiful damsels in the house, and one we came to say I'm amidst great people in this very, very house, and if not because I'm not sitting in the middle, I would tend to target as man in the middle of the women. But thank God for nature placing me on the other side of the angle. I have with me from the other side one of the in-house broadcaster, the sweet voice of Super Media Television, talking about no any other person but Jennifer Obadiah. Jennifer Obadiah said as a final year student with Taraba State University, Department of Mass Communication, and also an intern here in the studio. She has been doing wonderfully. As you can see, beauty is radiating. Jennifer, you're welcome to the studio.
Thank you so
And
much.
I love the choice of dresses. Likewise, the hair plating. You know, I've been telling you.
Exactly.
Yes, I've been telling you I love anything that has to do with the plating.
Thank you so
And do
much.
you have anything to tell the audience maybe before we dive into the topic today?
Well, viewers, glad to have you tuning in today with us. Welcome to What's Trending.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. Welcome to What is Trendy. According to Jennifer, yes, you're welcome to What is Trendy. And with me, at the center of it all is what I see. And what I see is beauty radiating. Not just beauty, but beauty with crown. Not just the crown. In fact, this is February. And I think 14th of February is Valentine's Day.
Valentine.
And part of those colors, I think the choice of colors are very wonderful. I have the queen in the house because I said today we're going to be discussing more of queens related issue. And in case we are not up to those standards, we are sorry, our queen. But as your audience, we love the dresses. We love you. You're welcome to Super Media Television.
You're welcome.
And we viewers around the world want to know little about your profile before we dive in much into the program today.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. I'm Queen Faith Samson Kumsar, former Miss Kaka International and the reigning Miss Sadrona. Just like I said earlier, I'm a baker and a student as well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
You're here to help us delve into this topic. You being an empirical evidence about everything that we tend to say here. And we are happy to have you in the house. We're discussing on the topic women in pageantry, and particularly linking it with where we are, which is Taraba State as a state, and then any other part of the nation. The essence is to bring an orientation. We can call it orientation, we can call it education, we can call it a form of an information or an enlightenment, so that we have a solid ground that all of us will strive in. And when we see women coming into the picture from pageantry to politics to education and the rest, it gives us a solid ground of balancing gender. And today we're going to be talking on politics, pageantry, sorry. And the pageantry, we know very well it is a platform created to showcase beauty, heritage, culture, and many other that we tend to name it. So we have a level ground where people will becomes an advocate of change, advocate of peace, advocate of development. With your comment into the picture, from a citation, you mentioned that you are the former Miss Kaka of Kaka Nation in Sardauna local government area, and likewise the reigning queen, as I can see from is showing around, and I believe viewers all around the world are seeing, just even from the dresses and even the crown, the choice of colors and the rest too. So what can you say when we talk about pageantry and the involvement of women into pageantry? What comes into your mind when somebody talk about pageantry?
Okay, just like you've mentioned, I see pageantry beyond just showcasing beauty. Pageantry, there is just more to that. Yes, you know, a lot of people look at pageantry as just coming to showcase nakedness and that is it. No, there is more to pageantry. If you look at our society, the impact that pageantry has brought to some of our communities, if you go deep down and check it, they are very huge. But then people don't seem to see that because they always see the other side of the pageantry. Like in Taraba State, for example, let me just say when I was the queen, Miss Kaka International, I visited about 7 communities in the Mambila Plateau. Wow. And those communities I visited, I went there with sanitary pack, exercise book, and seasoning kit to the aged women. You know, people will look at it as if it's nothing. But then when you go down to these people who actually need it, when you go to the grassroots, you know that people really need this thing. It's just beyond what people think. Imagine if, okay, now let me say for the girl child, you know that there are so many girls who misses school because of maybe due to their menstrual cycle. Now, people talk about every day in the pageant industry or pageantry, we only distribute sanitary pad. If only some people know what this sanitary pad means, you will not say it's something small.
As women, we know.
As women, okay, now, this sanitary pad that we go around sharing, you give a girl child 1 sanitary pad, you don't know what that sanitary pad has changed in her life. Because now, if a lady doesn't have that sanitary pad, let's assume you're in secondary school, and then you would want to miss class for like 3 to 4 days in a month.
It do happen.
So calculate you missing a class 3 to 4 days in a month. Then in the whole of the time, how many classes will you miss and what will you miss also? So now when you go to these people with this little thing, you think that they are actually very small, but this is something very, very big, because we've seen situation where some ladies use filthy rag for as sanitary pads. So the pageant industry and the queens are actually doing a lot in the pageant industry. It's not just all about wearing this crown, showcasing beauty. No, it's beyond that. What can you also do? It's just like everybody have 1 or 2 things to contribute in a society. You might be doing very well at your own end. I can also be doing very well at what I am doing, as long as it's actually helping us to grow. So pageantry is just beyond putting on this crown. Aside from this crown, what can you do? What will you offer? You cannot actually give what you don't have. So pageantry is beyond the sash and the crown.
All right, it's a wonderful one. And that when you are saying all this, it leads me to a particular question.
Okay.
You see, and when somebody goes to school, you ask him what he wants to become with what he's doing there. Somebody goes to the farm, at the end of the month, at the end of the planting season, you expect a dividend from it.
Yes.
And when somebody is traveling, you expect definite ending to all those strategies in life.
Yes.
And here you are as a queen. And I believe there's this one thing that triggers you putting those crown. And from your citation, I was informed that you contested for this very crown, not the first time before you won.
Yes.
And there must be something that is triggering those steps. What you want to do with this crown, what you want to do. Can we just know little of what really brought this very beautiful queen Queen Faith into the picture that we have as a queen today?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. You know, this is my 4th year in the pageant industry. So in 2022, I just sat down and I said, what can I possibly do to touch the life of people? You know, in anything you want to do, you need a platform.
Yes.
Like, where do I start from?
Exactly.
So I now thought about pageantry. Why not I should go through this means to at least reach out to people?
Yes.
So now I am not just going to end maybe in the Miss Sadona, Miss Taraba. I would want to go further. But then there is more to it. Okay, I was looking at why not coming up with a foundation actually that could help the girl child. Seriously, this is where I'm heading to. In as much as I'm starting it from this point, let me have a foundation. Let me have something, a place I can actually start from before getting to the top. So I just thought about it. When I contested for Miss Kaka the first year I did not win, I said I'm not giving up, because if this is something I have passion for, why give up? I came back the second year and I won. And then what I intended doing, I still did that. You know, the truth is that you cannot meet 100%. Like, you cannot do 100%, but you could just try your best.
That's like
Then that was achieved. My aim at that moment was achieved. So I now sat down, I thought about, like, then when I was the Miss Kaka, I wasn't, though I had something doing, but I didn't have a skill. You know, it's just like you can't give what you don't have.
Yes.
So I thought about it. If actually I want to touch the life of the girl child, it will not be always giving sanitary pad. It has to be something that could sustain somebody for lifetime.
okay.
Yes. So when I thought about that, I said, why not? Let me use I know I can still do it even when I'm not the queen, but I just need a platform to do this. Why not? Since I'm a baker, using this platform, if I go back and win, the girl child, like students who are coming from Sadona, that are actually schooling here in TSU and other tertiary institutions, you find out that somebody is not doing anything, you're just relying on your parents to send you money and what have you. So why not I go and become the queen and use my handwork, what I have, and then train them on that free. I train them free. Let it just be that it's just beyond me giving you sanitary pad. At least it should be, you should have something that tomorrow you can say, I got this through this person.
Likewise, a charity.
Yes.
All right.
So, I am going to be doing this by God's grace, maybe is it that February or March, organizing a free skill acquisition on baking for the girl child from Sadona, interested individual. You know, there's one thing we do again. You don't just go pick people who don't have interest on it. Someone who is actually interested and would want to do it. So we pick such people and then train them on baking. Maybe you add up like a little stipend for startup.
That's a unique project.
Yes, a pet project.
All right. Thank you very much, Anna. It's a very insightful one. And when somebody have those kind of insight and zeal to create change, it is a very good one. And thank God you have the privilege for you to do this. And of course, as people that believes in a good formation, everything you've said here is a very wonderful one. And it brought me to a question. I want to ask my secondary, Jennifer. You know, you've been, I know in one way or the other, you come across people that are into pageantry.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
Even my twin sister.
Wow, that's a very good one.
Wow.
So one we care to ask, we have one of a twin in the house, so possibly it's going to be a very interesting one.
Yes.
And what is, we've seen situation where ladies go into pageantry without having this insight about the nook and crannies of that is involved within this platform. Some goes because they've seen one of theirs. Some goes because of pride. Some goes because they think they are beautiful, physically wise, and many other of these factors I know you will know better than I do. And so on this very basis now, and what are your experience about people that are involved, like ladies involved in politics, pageantry around your cycle?
Well, I haven't participated yet, but I have friends and a sister that have experience. My sister has started experiencing even before she could go in. I mean, she wants to even contest for the present Miss TSR right now. So before then, she had this passion right from 100 level. But then, as a woman with passion, trying to get what she wants, she started working on it right from her starting of school. So it happens that she started getting advances from people she did not expect she could get. I mean, imagine a whole HOD or a whole dean will be asking you out. And she was surprised. She came home and was like, my sister, can you help me? This is my dream, but I don't understand. I was like, my sister, this is life. You must expect everything in anything you want to do. Like, I'm interested in music. There are a lot of dangers and a lot of consequences in music. I won't know yet because I have passion for it. Likewise, the pageantry. So she would just be eager right now. She even if you're talking about the consequences, she won't bother because someone that is very eager will be very eager to do anything just to get it. That's being thirsty for it. So before she goes in, she will realize. Likewise, we have our queen in the house who has a lot to tell us more. But before that, let me give small about it. Well, beauty is not all about fashion. Fashion speaks more than beauty. You will see a woman who is not good looking, but she kind of have the woman's structure, but yet she will be the one carrying the crown. And you will hear gossips or rumors at the side saying she's not even beautiful, I'm better than her. I don't even expect her to win. But they don't know what they see in them. They see something in you before that beauty. Just like a man wants to marry a woman, they'll say, bro, do not see the beauty, see the heart. So they see your cultural pride, they see your intelligence, and they see your motivations. They see your energy other than beauty. So there are a lot of experiences happening in pageantry. Though it's great, it's an exercise whereby women come to showcase their talent, their communication skills, to be a leader. They want to lead. Yes, it's an opportunity for women to express, and they are embracing it. We have a lot of people outside there who wants to go in, but with our queen here, I think she will tell us more for those who are upcoming.
And I love your responses.
Thank
and
you so
particularly, you mentioned the issue of linking with that of your sister, which has an experience. And that brought me to another question to both of you in the house.
All right.
Our queen mother and my broadcaster in the house, and I want to know, I've been hearing this issue of people coming, trying to make people going for positions to make compromises. And I don't have such experience. And to me, I thought things like this don't usually happen. But here today we have a queen in the house, and you've been Miss Kaka International for some years now, and you've contested for this crown before you finally won. In your own empirical evidence, Jennifer mentioned something that is very, very vital. Is there something that one needs to be aware of before going into the picture? Because I believe you are now a role model. Every beautiful girl, any girl within the age of young girl wants to be like you, become a model. Are there things that somebody needs to take cognizance of before diving into the crown that we are just seeing?
Yes, thank you so much for that wonderful question. At times the mistake we make is you won't try to find out, get to know what you're going in for. You just saw the crown and you want to be a queen, and you wouldn't want to go
Maybe
and make
because
inquiries.
the crown looks beautiful on you,
Yes,
and
but
it's sparkling. So
yes,
possibly.
But even at that, anything at all, if you want to do, you make sure that you have a clear picture of what that thing is all about, so that you won't mess up. Now, a lot of ladies fumble in the pageant industry because of desperation. You understand? Desperation is the first thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
I want to wear this crown, and I am so desperate to a point that I would do anything to wear this crown.
It sways their mind.
Whether negative or positive. You understand? Okay, it's even better if you're sticking to the positive aspect of it, but then somebody will tell you that I will do anything in my power to wear this crown. Now, before you go into pageantry, ask questions. You know, sometimes there are some things with we women that you would not want to share your mistakes with the upcoming queen, I mean, or maybe your upcoming ones at home. It will be very good for, okay, I am going into pageantry, then I should have a role model. I should be able to come to you and ask you, what are the challenges you face? Exactly. What is pageantry all about, so that I should know where to step and where not to step. But then I am just coming because I want to be the queen. This fame of a teen is just on my head. I will not want to go and meet somebody and then tell the person that, please, I would love you to put me through. Now, on the issue of the question you asked, let me come back to that. See, a lot of men, it will interest you to know that out of 100%, I'm sorry to say this, you're a man, out of 100%,
yes,
75% of men, whether in the pageant industry or not, are always the one to push the ladies to a point that you would want to do this. Why am I saying this? Ladies don't do those things on their own or with themselves. They are with men. Imagine you would just, the very first day somebody will see your flyer posted, you're contesting, the person will reach out to you. And then this person will say that, I saw you contesting, I would love to support you, this and that. It all starts from that place.
Okay.
Then you will decide to say, okay, let me meet this person. Like you'll be thinking you've gotten a sponsor.
Yes.
Not until you go deeper and the person will tell you that I would actually love to support you, but this is the price to pay. You understand? Okay, that's even that's even understandable, because if it's just a matter of yes or no, you would do this or I am not going to do this. But in a situation whereby, okay, now if you're desperate, you really want to wear this crown and you don't have a sponsor, you would do it if you are desperate. Now, after knowing what pageantry is all about, you should have sincere sponsors. Before you go into the pageant industry, have people who believe in you, people who believe in what you can do.
What if your parents do not support?
No, the truth is that you would tell your parent, in fact, they say charity begins at home, right?
Yes.
So if I am coming out to become a queen or to contest, my family already know the kind of person I am and they know what I can portray out there. You understand? Starting from the house, if my parents already approve of this, I should go for it. Then the next thing is getting a God-fearing sponsor. Have people who believe in you. Now, mistake people make is you try to connect with people only when you want to become something. Have a good relationship with people on a normal ground when you don't need anything. So that when it comes to a point that you need something, those people will genuinely support you and they will see reason to support you. Now, I'm saying this, when I contested for Miss Kaka International the first year, I couldn't win. I came up as the first runner-up. The person who won, she's someone I've known for years. Okay. So I supported her from the beginning of her tenure till the end. Wow. Somebody bought that form for me. In fact, that very year, I didn't stress myself. Somebody was like, Faith, come, I want to buy this form for you. I've seen something in you. I didn't stress myself. The person bought the form. And when it comes to the online voting, it was amazing. Like, it wasn't something I was expecting from people. Somebody will tell you that I am supporting you because of this particular act of yours that you did. So this is having someone who believes in you and who believe in what you can do before going into the pageant industry, going in for what you want.
So don't you think that person, that same good person that assists you would change? I mean, metamorphosed one day?
The truth is that you can never read people's mind. There are people who will support you, and once you get what you want, they will come back gradually and start following you. But, you know, people have different mindset.
Yes.
Somebody will approach you for the first time and tell you, I've seen people who will tell you that this is the money, you want to do paid project, right? Okay, this is the money I'll give you, just sleep with me and the money is yours. You understand?
Wow.
And there are people who will support you. At the end of the day, you start seeing chats like, my queen, how are you doing? How was the project? We are so proud of you. You just build it from there. Before you know, the person will start asking you out. But then, to all this, what I would say, it's not by force. Nobody is going to force you. This is one thing again.
Yes.
Nobody is going to forcefully, no man, I don't think, unless if you decide to follow, in fact, if you decide to follow the man to his hotel room and he later forced you, he didn't force you because you went there with your mind and you knew that this is what you were going in for.
Desperately.
Now, if somebody comes to me and said, I want to support you, but I want to have sex with you, it's just one way or the other. It's either yes or no. You understand? Yes. So now, if I am saying yes, I shouldn't go and tell somebody that, this person did this to me because he wanted to support me. No, he didn't force me. It was willingly. Okay, now, let's talk about the organizers as well. Yes. On the issue of the organizers, I know that most of the pressure comes from the organizers. You've just come into the industry. Even somebody that is not sweeping in that place will tell you that I can connect you. You understand?
Right.
Yes, I can connect. Somebody will go and tell you that I have a politician that, how much do you want? You people don't even spend up to 500,000. I have somebody that you don't have to stress yourself. Every single thing will be provided for you. Now, ignorance would actually make you to fall for that trap. Now, imagine that the person sleeps with you to connect you to another person. Yes. The person he connected you to sleeps with you and say, I want to connect you to another person.
Person by person.
How many people would they pass you to, and how many people will you possibly go down with?
Just like tracing the journey to the crown.
Yes. So if you're going in a positive way, you make sure you're positive to the end. It's just a matter of yes or no. So I'm coming to you. And another thing is, again, the way you present yourself. In as much as people will always do what they want to do,
okay,
but sometimes the way you present yourself to somebody matters a lot.
Matters.
If I'm coming to you and I'm telling you that I will do anything I want to get this crown, that statement is scary. That statement alone shows you that I will do anything.
It's just a vow.
Yes. Okay, now I'm coming to you to ask for an assistant, and my cleavage is open.
Yes.
I'm flirting with you.
Yes.
I am already sending you a sign that I'm in for this.
Physical advertisement.
Okay.
You understand?
And as a man that I am,
yes,
some biology needs to take place. All right.
You understand? If I start flirting with you, at a point, you already know that this is what I want.
Yes.
Okay.
And this thing has made people see the pageantry industry as an ad venue that ladies use for prostitution. No, it's not that way. It's not like that. Like, we have people who are naturally used to that lifestyle. When they come into pageantry, they package it, they spice it up in such a way that you will look at it and see pageantry as a very bad platform to be to. But pageantry is not. If you understand what I mean, there's pageantry in the Bible. Seriously. So if there's pageantry in the Bible, who are we not to do pageantry?
Wow.
But then let it be in a decent way. I know it can't be like that of the Bible, but then if you're talking about the local pageantry, you know, like, we are coming from the northern part of the country,
yes,
and there are so many things that has to do when it comes to our dressing, our mood of dressing. Yes. A lot. If you're going to Miss World, you know how they do their things is actually different. If I'm going for Miss World, I know that I will walk naked. It's either me to decide that I will do it or not. Yes. But as far as the local pageantry is concerned, nobody is going to force you to walk naked now. No. Nobody is going to do that. Unless if it's what, in fact, there are at a point itself, the organizers, some of them discourages this act of indecent dresses. Very serious one. Like there's this woman, she's our patron, Mrs. Gladys. She warned us strictly on indecent. She said she can support you to get to any point, but what she hates about pageantry is the indecent dress.
You know, at first I thought maybe it was a rule to go naked.
No, it's never a rule.
Because the way it's everywhere. I mean, I was even asking. So is pageantry all about walking naked?
You know, the point is that you could be my role model.
Yes.
There should be specific things, positive things I want to pick about you. Every human being has both good and bad side and the
Yes.
bad. Then if you're my role model, I should be able to pick the positive aspect, the one I want to pick. It shouldn't be everything. Okay, if I'm looking at the Miss Taraba as my role model, it could be that the way she dresses is not okay for me. I cannot dress that way because I will not feel comfortable. But some people do it. I just want to be this person. The truth is, you can't be me, neither will I be you.
Wow.
Yes, we are two different people. No matter how I try to be you, I can never be you. So now, in the name of role model, okay, you're just watching somebody, maybe a celebrity, just pick the person, someone you don't know her lifestyle, maybe because the person just acts movie and that's not what the way the person dresses in a real life, then you just say this is what you want to be and you start building on that. And the society you're going from are also looking at that. And now people judge you based on the way you dress. Even if you're not a prostitute, though,
You're defined on
just
how it is.
go out and dress anyhow. In fact, what will happen to even you? You'll be shocked.
And that brings me to another question. You know, when you're making those, pointing those pictures, I've been so careful to get some pictures of what actually is going on in the system. Yes, we acknowledge that from what you said, there are some parameters that are not positive to make use of. And again, you also mentioned that some of these ladies were the ones that pushed themselves into that very game. Some of them went blindly. Some are ready to do everything to secure the crown. And when I saw people in the pageantry section, I've seen people that have most of these qualities like beauty, being tall, being all these things. But recently something happened in Taraba State, where, yes, all the normal processes of screening and everything was done in one of the local government in the state that brought somebody into the picture. But all around the social media, we've seen where it trended on a negative ground, and the only reason is because they think the person that got the throne wasn't that too beautiful enough to become the queen. So I want to know, apart from being a woman or being a lady or being a girl child, is there any, and then you are educated, does beauty, this physical beauty, truly matters to a level that it was disqualifying somebody to get this very crown?
Okay, thank you so much for that wonderful question. In the pageant industry, we have what we call auditioning. Everybody can pick up the form when the form is out. Then what you go in for is the auditioning. And then when they look at you, if you're not okay, there are some settle, just like he said, okay, now we have chubby queens in the pageant industry. We have them. Now, if you want to look at pageantry maybe in a standard way, mostly you see they are not chubby, maybe slim ladies. Now, in my own company where I'm coming from, immediately I pick up this form. The very moment we got to the camp, in fact, you must slim down. Yes, you lose weight because the kind of exercise you'll be doing. In fact, I think your diet. Before I got into before the camping, I was weighing almost 79, 78, but then I came back to 65 a day before the contest. So it means that pageantry is a career. You need to give in your best. Can you you imagine a stammerer going to study mass communication? Does it work? How can you anchor program or broadcast news when you are stammering or maybe you're blind? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's very difficult. So now the thing is, you must meet up to the standard. Okay, in the issue of what happened in Donga, in as much as she was chubby, in fact, she's not even that chubby self, but there was just one particular thing because of her pot belly. You understand? So some people made mockery of her and a lot of things happened. But the thing is that, how do you see yourself? How are you seeing yourself? Are you okay that way? What happens to, it's not like I am kind of saying she doesn't watch the crown. It comes with a lot of sacrifice and a lot of stages before she got to that point. But what happens to packaging? All these things are packaging now. If I have a pot belly now, you might never know. There are tummy bell in the market that I can just use it and available and hide my belly inside. You can never know that there's something.
But
like
in this context, I can be chubby, I can have pot belly, but I'm okay with myself. Is that not, there are people like me, let me give an example. The way I am, you don't have to come and tell me that, okay, my skin color isn't okay with you. Before I do this thing, I need to change this, I need to change. And we have people with such philosophies. Yeah. Okay. What if she falls under that category? She's okay with herself. Does that limit her from getting the crown?
At a local level, it might not limit her from getting the crown. How? But the truth is that she will not go anywhere. Okay, now let's assume we are bringing her out as, maybe let her go and represent us as Miss Nigeria. Yeah. Do you know they are going to disqualify her? Let's just say the truth. It's true. She will be disqualified. So just like I said, if this is what you want to do, if this is your passion, you give in your best. If it's worth sacrificing for you to go and do the needful, just make sure that you are very okay, unless if you don't want to go far. Oh. Now, if I were her, from some of those criticism, yes, I'll pick correction from there, work on myself. If I actually want to grow in, there are some people that they just want to come and taste this crown once and go, and then that is it.
All right, Jennifer.
Yes, sir.
And from what she was saying, I begin to get some pictures. Earlier before now, our queen was kind of saying she have the desire to create change. She have the desire to make impact on the lives of the younger ones around. And that was the main reason that triggered her to get in this crown. And we have somebody that have the same zeal, intentions. The same intention. Only different is because she is not up to what some people have the picture of qualifications for the crown. And that was the only limitation. And what pageantry truly does, it gives you a very higher platform, yes, for you to get that mission very easily. And if truly pageantry stands for that ground, what do you think becomes a disqualification for somebody with pot belly or somebody that is huge, not just particularly to the queen we're talking about now?
Well, those with a pot belly and unstructured body, having the zeal, the passion to contest for pageantry, might be feeling rejected from what happened to the Miss Donga. They might be feeling rejected, though there's a word that said you are beautiful the way you are. Some people have it in them. They see it. They have that philosophy.
But do pageantry believes that you are beautiful the way you are?
Well, I would say pageantry will not believe, because one thing I know, it's not all about beauty. Like I said the first.
All right, let's just leave. Let me throw this question to the queen. Do pageantry believes that a woman is beautiful the way she is?
Yes, pageantry believes that. That is why they don't screen and say this is the most beautiful person. Now, the first thing pageantry look at it: can you represent us? What do you have? Apart from the online voting. Now, the thing is that the online voting at a point carries 60%. Okay. Yes. So now this is where some of the issue comes in. The online voting at a point carries 60%. Then the stage performance, calm behavior, covers 40%. Okay. So now, no matter how ugly you are, as long as you meet the standard, as long as you come up with your online voting. Now, it's not just all about the card working. There must be questions and answer, things that has to do with the world entirely, your state and what have you. So if you're able to answer this question, you're able to win the online voting, then your stage performance are high. Definitely, the person you're contesting with, no matter how beautiful that person is, you would win. So they don't just look at your beauty and say, between me and you, since you're more beautiful than I am, you're the queen. No, there's more to it.
All right. I want to ask both of you questions. I don't know. Maybe I have to start with the because she's more of a little bit chubby and so okay. And I believe she's fit. She's okay.
Yeah.
This is where it brings me to a question. And this question is specifically to the female gender. What are the chances of a lady coming into pageantry, going into it pure and coming out pure without any of these vices happening? What are the chances?
Okay. Well, as for me, a lady that is planning to go into pageantry, I urge her to go intentional and to come out intentional. Because if you go desperately, I know there's if you have passion for something, you will be desperate.
Yeah.
And there's not passion without desperation. But just try to be intentional. Try to be intentional when you go, so that when they see you, they will know that you are a girl that knows what she wants, but you are intentional. And even if there are chances coming to you, nobody is forcing you to say yes or no. I mean, you saying no to someone does not make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad person. So you have the right to say yes or no. Try to be intentional and direct, straight, no chaser.
All right. We want to dive in much into this. Planner says he sees you and you are doing very well. So thank you. I think most of those comments lead to another thing, which I'm going to drop my day with. We want to see a situation where people don't take chances. People acknowledges that women are also voices. And if there are truly voices that count, level ground should be given to the women. And when those grounds are given to the women, it implies giving them a ground irrespective of, without any compromise. Yeah. And to all the people involved managing pageantry, we have seen a situation whereby people will travel, taking them to different politicians somewhere else for favor and the rest. And it involves hard working. I believe part of the reason why some women make compromises is because some of them go into the picture without making plans for like the financial aspect of it.
Yes.
That's why, that is even the 60% to 70 of the reasons why women fall into those crimes, those issues. That's so when a woman is having consideration of the money aspect of the pageantry, and she has worked herself out, becoming the best. You mentioned that you are a baker. Imagine you were able to bake like 20 cakes a month or so, and you're doing well in your profession. Nobody will try to challenge you if you don't want for you to have access to either your body or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it is a call to everyone listening to our voice today. From the discuss that we made with the Queen, she mentioned that one needs to be hardworking for him to stand that ground. Not just to you as a woman. We've seen it guys too, where even for you to become the king, some women too make chances. So if we say that this thing is happening basically on the side of ladies, no. If you go to big places, we see where men also are taking advantages on men for them to have access to crown like this. And one thing I know about crown is more of a pride.
Yeah.
If this thing you are carrying, if for you to sleep with a man or to have anything to do with another person, for you to get this crown, I consider it not just a crown, it is more of a something that is even a guilt. Anytime you wear this crown and you know how you got the crown, it's going to be a very bad one.
Yes.
But before we go, do you have anything to tell your viewers around the world that are listening to the program today?
Yes, thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'm glad to be here. And thank you for your time also and your view. And I'm sure that our viewers will also pick something for what we've discussed.
Exactly.
Now, let me just round up by saying that the pageantry industry has a lot to do. You find out that most of the pageant industry don't have anything that brings income to the company. Yeah. When it comes to you, the Queen, doing paid project, do you know that if the pageant industry had something that brings money to the industry, it will have just be a simple way. If you want to do a project, you write a proposal to the industry, then they approve the fund for you.
Yes.
So now we have a women who are our role model. If you go to our fellow women, they will not respond to you. Some of them might not. You can be chatting. There's somebody I've been trying to link up with since January, in fact since December, even before I became the Queen, and he's a woman. and she has not been responding. And the man now, the moment you're sending message, PM, a man will respond to you. So now we are saying women supporting women. What are our elder sisters, those that maybe, let's say, they are financially stable or buoyant?
Yes.
What are they doing? It's not every day coming to say women supporting women. What are you doing to support those that are actually coming up? What are you actually doing? Because if you go to the men and face these challenges, where are the women? Why are they not supporting us? Is there something wrong? Are we doing something different from what they are expecting?
All right, it's a very good one. And of course, you know, you carries the crown. Sardana people are viewing us today. I've seen one saying that this is our queen online. So what can you tell your constituent today? You have an opportunity to be with us in the studio today.
Okay, to my Sardana people,
Yes.
I can say I am Kaka, I am Mambila, I am Panso, I am Kambo,
Wow.
I am Fulani, I am Sardona local government.
You're for all.
And for all. So I want to say that I love them all. I love where I'm coming from. Sardona is a beautiful place to be. If you've not been there, I think you need to visit Sardona.
Okay.
One of these periods when Jalingo becomes hot. Just yes. And I also want to say that there are a lot of package that I have for this year, and I cannot achieve this alone. I'll also call on the Sardona stakeholders, even Taraba,
Yes.
so that when I want to do my paid project, at least I should have a soft ground to land on, people who I can easily meet and then share my vision with them. Do you know that you might not actually support me, but connecting me to someone who will support me, you've supported me. So the support, sometimes people think is only financial support like this. You could come and advise me, connect me, just give me a number, reach out to this person. That's the support. So I am saying that to my Sardona people, when this project comes up, I would love them to support me. We am not just me, we are supporting our local government. We're doing it for our people. It's something that we've been doing, the past queens have been doing. It's a continual process. We won't stop, we will continue. But a vision can only be achieved when you have people who are supporting you. You cannot achieve everything alone. For me to get to this point, I know that it has been very tough, but with people around me, I'll be able to achieve it. So I came this far because of them, not that I just run fast. They say if you want to go far, you go with people, but if you want to go fast, you go alone. So I've come this far with people, and then I'm so proud of them.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Jennifer, do you have anything to?
Well, thank you so much, Your Majesty, for your
Thank you.
inspiring words. I mean, I believe that our audience are walking away with a heart full of hope, especially those upcoming queens. To be in your shoes, you are a lot of model to people.
All right, people around the world, you know, when we say time is not our friend and time is no longer on our side, and particularly, this is a very wonderful, insightful discussion. And our prayers is for us to have a favorable ground that it worth giving us a privilege to stand firm in whatever we're doing. And to those that are intending to join pageantry, here we have one that is filled with a lot of zest, one that is filled with a lot of intelligence. I can tell you that I'm really, really inspired. But I'm very, very impressed sitting around you people, just me alone, with some beautiful faces around. So I wish you the best, not just at Sardana level, beyond Taraba, and also at the international level. So thank you very much for having us today. Thank you for a privilege to be around you too as well. And also, we will keep on supporting you as a media platform. This is Some TV. Some TV is your home. We are the pride of the nation. So to viewers all around the world, we round it up by saying you can join us tomorrow at the same time, same station for another episode. Thank you very much. Bye.